The Himalayan griffon is one of the largest vultures in the world and belongs to the Old World vulture family. It is native to the mountainous regions of Central and South Asia, particularly along the Himalayan mountain range. Scientists know it by its scientific name, Gyps himalayens, and it is closely related to other large vultures such as the Eurasian griffon and the Indian vulture. Its common name comes from the Himalayas, where the species is especially abundant. The bird is often simply called the Himalayan vulture, although Himalayan griffon is the more widely used English name. In some regions of Tibet and Nepal, local names refer to its immense size and soaring habits high above the mountains. The species evolved to survive in harsh alpine environments where few other large birds can thrive. Its ancestors likely spread across Asia millions of years ago, gradually adapting to colder climates and thinner mountain air. Today, it remains one of the iconic scavengers of the Himalayan ecosystem. Because of its majestic appearance and enormous wingspan, the Himalayan griffon has become a symbol of wilderness and endurance in many mountain cultures. It is admired for its ability to soar effortlessly above some of the highest peaks on Earth. The Himalayan griffon inhabits high mountain ranges, plateaus, and alpine valleys throughout the Himalayas and neighboring regions. Its range stretches across countries such as India, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Pakistan, and parts of Central Asia. The bird is especially common in remote areas with steep cliffs and wide-open landscapes. Unlike many birds that prefer forests or wetlands, the Himalayan griffon spends most of its life in barren rocky areas and grasslands at elevations between 1,200 and 5,500 meters. It often nests on inaccessible cliff faces where predators and human disturbances are minimal. During winter, some individuals move to lower elevations, visiting foothills and valleys in search of food. Young birds may wander widely and can occasionally be seen far from their normal range, even appearing in Southeast Asia. Its habitat is characterized by strong air currents and vast open skies, conditions perfectly suited to the bird soaring lifestyle. The cliffs provide safe nesting sites, while the surrounding terrain offers abundant opportunities to locate carrion. The Himalayan griffon is a striking bird with a pale and elegant coloration. Adults are mostly creamy buff to pale brown, with lighter feathers on the head and neck. Their bodies often appear almost golden or sandy in bright sunlight. The wings are darker than the body and display contrasting black flight feathers. When soaring overhead, these dark wing tips create a dramatic pattern that helps birdwatchers identify the species from a great distance. The head and neck are covered in soft downy feathers rather than bare skin. Around the neck is a prominent white ruff made of fluffy feathers, giving the bird a regal appearance. The eyes are usually pale yellow or brown, while the bill is yellowish with a darker tip. Juveniles are generally darker than adults. Young birds have richer brown plumage and less obvious white neck ruffs. As they mature over several years, their feathers gradually become paler and more cream-colored. The Himalayan griffon is heavily built and perfectly adapted for soaring and scavenging. Its body is robust, with broad shoulders and massive wings that allow it to remain airborne for hours while expending very little energy. Its neck is long and flexible, enabling it to reach deep into carcasses when feeding. Unlike many vultures that have bare necks, the Himalayan griffon retains a covering of soft feathers that provide protection against the cold mountain climate. The bird possesses powerful legs and large feet, though they are not designed for grasping prey like those of eagles. Instead, the feet are adapted for walking and stabilizing the bird while feeding. Its beak is strong, sharply hooked, and capable of tearing through tough skin and flesh. Combined with excellent eyesight and an aerodynamic body, the Himalayan griffon is exceptionally well suited to life in rugged mountain landscapes. The Himalayan griffon is among the largest flying birds in Asia. Adults typically measure between 95 and 130 centimeters in body length, making them noticeably larger than many other vultures. Its wingspan is truly impressive, ranging from about 2.6 to 3.1 meters. When fully extended, the wings create an enormous silhouette that allows the bird to glide effortlessly across mountain valleys and ridges. Adult birds generally weigh between 8 and 12 kilograms, although exceptionally large individuals may weigh even more. Females are usually slightly larger than males, though the difference is not dramatic. Despite their great size, Himalayan griffons are remarkably graceful in flight. Their large wings generate tremendous lift, enabling them to soar for long periods while conserving energy. Himalayan griffons are highly social birds and are often seen soaring together in loose groups. They gather at feeding sites and roost communally on cliffs, where dozens of birds may rest side by side. These vultures spend much of their day riding warm air currents high above the mountains. They are patient and economical in their movements, often circling slowly while scanning the landscape below with keen eyesight. Young birds are especially curious and adventurous. Juveniles may travel vast distances and explore unfamiliar territories before eventually settling into adult ranges. Such wandering behavior occasionally brings them far from the Himalayas. The species is generally peaceful, although birds may compete for space at carcasses or nesting sites. Displays involving wing spreading, posturing, and pushing are common methods of establishing dominance without serious fighting. The Himalayan griffon is capable of flying at astonishing altitudes. It has been observed soaring near some of the world's highest mountains and can comfortably navigate air that contains much less oxygen than at sea level. Its enormous wings are so efficient that the bird can remain airborne for hours with only occasional wing beats. Scientists study these flight techniques to better understand energy-efficient soaring. The species plays a vital ecological role by removing animal carcasses from the environment. By cleaning up dead animals quickly, Himalayan griffons help reduce the spread of disease and keep mountain ecosystems healthy. In some Buddhist cultures, these birds are highly respected and are associated with sky burials, a traditional practice in which vultures help return human remains to nature. This cultural relationship has made the species an important part of local traditions. Adult Himalayan griffons have very few natural predators because of their immense size and ability to fly. Healthy adults are rarely attacked by other animals, and their cliff-top nesting sites provide additional protection. Eggs and chicks, however, are more vulnerable. Predators such as foxes, martins, and large birds of prey may occasionally raid nests if they can reach them. Nevertheless, the steep and inaccessible locations chosen for nesting make such attacks uncommon. Young or weakened birds may occasionally fall victim to large carnivores if they are injured or unable to fly. Predation is generally a minor threat compared with dangers such as habitat disturbance or accidental poisoning. Human activities pose a greater risk than natural predators. Poisoned carcasses, collisions with power lines, and environmental changes can have significant impacts on local populations. The Himalayan griffon is generally a quiet bird, especially while soaring. Unlike eagles or hawks that frequently call, it spends much of its life in near silence as it glides over mountain landscapes. At feeding sites or nesting colonies, the birds produce a variety of low hisses, grunts, croaks, and rasping sounds. These noises are used to communicate during social interactions or to establish personal space. Young birds may emit softer squeaks and begging calls when interacting with their parents. These sounds become less frequent as the birds mature. Because their syrinx, the vocal organ of birds, is relatively simple, Himalayan griffons are incapable of producing melodious songs. Their vocalizations are functional rather than musical. The Himalayan griffon is an expert glider rather than a fast flapping flyer. During normal soaring, it travels at speeds of approximately 35 to 50 km per hour, using mountain winds and thermal currents to stay aloft. When conditions are favorable, the bird can cover great distances with minimal effort. Its broad wings allow it to ride rising air currents and glide smoothly across valleys and mountain passes. During descents or when moving rapidly toward a feeding site, the Himalayan Griffon can reach speeds of around 70 km per hour or more. These bursts of speed are aided by gravity and favorable winds. Its true strength lies not in rapid flight but in endurance. The bird can remain in the air for many hours, traveling across vast landscapes without becoming exhausted. The Himalayan Griffon is a scavenger that feeds almost exclusively on carrion, meaning the carcasses of dead animals. Its diet commonly includes wild sheep, goats, yaks, deer, antelope, and domestic livestock that have died naturally or from accidents. Using its exceptional eyesight, the bird locates carcasses from great heights. It often follows other scavengers or joins groups of vultures feeding together, allowing many birds to consume large carcasses efficiently. Its strong beak enables it to tear through tough hides and access nutritious tissues. The digestive system is highly acidic, allowing it to safely consume meat that would be dangerous or toxic to many other animals. By removing dead animals from the environment, the Himalayan Griffon performs an essential cleaning service for mountain ecosystems and helps limit the spread of disease. The breeding season of the Himalayan Griffon generally begins during winter and early spring. Pairs are usually monogamous and may remain together for many years, returning to the same nesting areas season after season. Nests are built on high cliffs using sticks, grass, and wool. These sites are carefully chosen for safety and are often located in colonies where several pairs nest close to one another. The female usually lays a single egg, which is incubated by both parents. The incubation period lasts around 2 months, with the adults taking turns protecting and warming the egg. After hatching, the chick remains dependent on its parents for many months. It grows slowly, developing strong wings and flight feathers before eventually leaving the nest. Even after fledging, young Himalayan griffons may stay near their parents for some time while learning to survive in the challenging mountain environment. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.